Southport Square residents. This is your Executive Director, Brian Hess, with another episode of Around the Square. Well, I hope you all had an excellent Easter and enjoyed your time. Hopefully you had the opportunity to relax a little bit and maybe have some fellowship with friends or family. I'll start out with a quick COVID update. So we currently are looking at the state of Florida with a 3.8% positivity rate. Charlotte County right now is at a 3.6% positivity rate. So we've seen the numbers are staying about where they've been over the last few weeks. The state is now updating those numbers on a bi-weekly basis. So every 2 weeks we get a new update from the state of Florida. The CDC is still showing our Charlotte County area as being green or low as far as community transmission is concerned. So that's good for the general public being out and about. If we start to see those numbers ticking up at all, we'll let you all know, but there's still kind of that BA2 variant and a couple of other variations that are circulating now. And we're continuing to watch that. It has not really hit the state of Florida substantially yet that we've seen in Charlotte County yet, but we'll continue to monitor that trend. We also, at this point in time, we do have 2 residents that are positive for COVID and 1 staff member on our campus that are positive for COVID-19 as of today in this recording. So anyway, we're continuing to kind of watch. Our numbers have been low overall. It's been very nice to be able to see the lower numbers across the state and the county for a pretty long period of time now. So moving along, our dining rooms. So I know there's been still a conversation of trying to get those dining rooms open. We did get the bistro open. I hope y'all have been able to get in and enjoy the bistro. Trying to do a couple of different things there. I know I've gotten some feedback from some residents that have enjoyed seeing the specials in the bistro and having a couple of different options available. I hope that you can get out there and enjoy it. It is open for visitors to come as well, so if you want to bring family or friends over and go eat at the bistro, you're more than welcome to do so. We're open there for breakfast and lunch. We also are working with the dining rooms right now as we kind of work through our reopening plan in the dining rooms. One of the opportunities that we have right now, we're going to be looking at a new setup called our Chef's Table that will be coming out hopefully in the next week or so for y'all to hear about and see. That will be an opportunity to allow for residents to be in the dining rooms a little bit more frequently. We'll have some very limited table service, but some table service along with that. And so more to come on that in the future, but those will be our next steps toward kind of the reopening phase of our dining rooms as we progress and gain some ground with hiring servers. Our pool is moving along pretty quickly. If you've walked by it lately, you'll see that there's now water in the pool and water in the spa. We were able to get the spa leaks all fixed, so as soon as we're able to reopen the pool and the spa will be back up and functioning. They did get all of the lining in the pool and the spa completed, and they've done the pavers around the edge of the spa. And they're working over the next couple of days here to finalize the pavers around the pool. As soon as the pavers are complete, we do have a construction company coming in to redo or renovate the locker rooms, and then once the locker rooms are complete, we'll be able to reopen the pool. We are anticipating right now for probably about the second week in May. It's actually the end of the first week into the second week of May that we anticipate that we'll be able to reopen the pool for y'all to utilize. So very excited on getting the pool back open. We're working on removing the old air conditioner that is broken out of the pool area. We have a temporary unit that is feeding it right now, and we are working through the final bid process for the new AC unit to be repaired or to be placed into the pool area and work on not only keeping the temperature regulated, but also the humidity regulated in the pool area. Our village bathrooms then will be the next thing to get renovated. Those are the bathrooms that are kind of right outside the arts and crafts area or the beauty and barber shop. There are some restrooms there, a men and a women's restroom, and those are going to be renovated shortly after the pool project is complete. We also, in the month of May, we are scheduled to have those shuffleboard courts resurfaced out there. So as soon as we get the final date from the vendor, we'll let the residents know of when, what days the shuffleboard courts will be closed for a bit of time, and then they'll be working through the resurfacing of those shuffleboard courts. Our Gables East renovation is moving along. I just this week signed the final documents for the process to start getting the design boards pulled together for the resident committee. Those are hopefully going to be rolled out here within the next couple of weeks, and then they'll be ready to start with the construction process. And so more to come. Hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll be working with that Gables East Renovation Committee on selecting the final design on the boards that are pulled together from the design company. Our dock is moving along pretty nicely. If you've seen, they've got the gazebo built out there. We're now working through, they're going to be building some benches in the gazebo area that will be built-in benches, so there'll be some seating in the gazebo area. They'll be putting the roof on that gazebo. They're actually just waiting on the county to come out and inspect to give them the go-ahead that they can go ahead and move forward with the roofing. And then they'll also be installing the final handrails on the dock, as well as the lighting and things like that that are going to be going on in the dock. And then from there, they'll move on to pouring the concrete sidewalk that will go out there, and the patio area for the grill and the picnic table. We have the grill on order, we have a picnic table on order, and so we're looking forward to kind of getting the final pieces in place. We still anticipate it will be a couple of weeks longer until we get a final that we're able to get it blessed by the county from a permitting standpoint and able to start the opening of the dock. Also, our roofing project. So for those of you in Gables East, I appreciate your patience and your understanding as we work through that roofing process. They are working in Gables East. They started on our L wing. They've progressed pretty quickly. I'm impressed with how fast they've moved, but they're kind of down working onto our R wing at this point, and then they'll be moving along to the G wing. As soon as they're done with Gables East, then they will be moving over to Gables West, and we'll follow the same process where we'll start on one wing and kind of move around the building. As we do progress, our security team is notifying those residents that have cars that might be up against the building so that we can get those cars moved and that they're out of harm's way of anything falling off of the buildings. I appreciate everybody's patience and understanding as we move through this process, and also everybody trying to stay as safe as possible. We've had a lot of large equipment moving around our campus, and there are a lot of stuff coming off of the roof right now, so please just remember to try to use that main entrance as much as possible, and if we do have any doors that are sectioned off or closed off, please try not to use those doors unless it is an absolute emergency. Also, the Gables East water leak. So for those residents in East, and particularly in the G wing, we are working very quickly with the vendor. They've identified what they feel is where the leak is. They are in the process. Today is Thursday. They're in the process of vacuuming out some debris so that they can get to the leak, and then they will be actually in to repair the leak. Our goal is we're very hopeful that they'll be able to have the leak repaired today, and by Friday they'll be able to get kind of stuff put back in place, and we can get the air conditionings turned back on in that G wing. So hopeful that that's the extent of the leak that they find, and that we're able to get that repaired and tested and make sure that there's pressure in the system. But we'll be working through that. The vendor is moving as quick as possible, and we know that it's an inconvenience for everybody, so I appreciate your patience as we work through that. And if you're having any issues with the portable AC unit for those folks in the G wing, if you're having any issues with the portable AC units or circulating air, please let us know. We'll be happy to come up and make sure we have a unit in there that's working for you. And the last thing, I just hope that y'all enjoyed the 50s themed cookout that we had this week. I got a chance to get over there for a little while and scope it out, and looked like everybody was having a good time. The food looked excellent. I got to try the shrimp. It was wonderful.
I had the shrimp too.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I did hear from several residents that sitting in that patio outside the bistro, there's too much sun at certain times of the day, and so we do have umbrellas on order now for those tables out there, and we'll be putting them out as soon as those come in so that we can provide for some additional shade on those days that we have events out there. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Around the Square.
So we gotta get the party started, right? 50? Wow.
Years.
So they got married when they were 10.
Yeah.
She's only 62, so...
It was legal back then.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Let's celebrate.
Come on, make some noise, everybody, once again for Kathy and Bill.
Thank you.
We Let's
This is
celebrate.
unique time. Like I
Well,
did.
there's a party going on right here.
There you go. Yay! Good job,
So
sweetheart.
take
Very
up the
good.
times.
I'm gonna get this on video so you know that it actually happened. That's right.
All right, so fancy pantsy.
Woohoo! Fancy feet.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Come on. Who's that flying up there? Is it a bird?
No!
Is it a plane?
No!
Is it a twister?
Yeah! Let's twist again. Like we did last summer.
Come on, let's twist again.
Like we did last year.
Wow, look at her, her beautiful body.
Or blue.
Wow, look at that body.
Not scared.
That's so cute. There, put it on K. There you go. Oh, that was terrible. Do you two always coordinate your outfits? Do you guys always coordinate your outfits? Look at the box twist here. That is funny. Look at that twist.
To my team. She wore blue, but in my heart there'll always be precious and warm memory through the years, and I still can hear blue velvet
Hi, Alice.
to my teeth.
Got caught? Can't
Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? Couldn't help but see, pretty woman.
Go, Lily.
Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while.
I see you.
Pretty woman, I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby. Be mine tonight. Pretty woman.
What you said, what you said. Ba la bum bum, ba la bum bum, ba la bum bum, ba la bum bum.
That I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountain to the prairie to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America.
the big black crow, flapping their wings, singing go bird go, rockin' robin, rockin' robin, oh rockin' robin, 'cause they're really gonna rock tonight. Oh yeah.
Around the clock tonight. When the clock
Come on, Camille.
3 and 4 and
Shake it up, baby.
We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock. Let's go. Let's go. Rock it. You got it. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off and start rocking round the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. I'm going back someday. Come one day to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou.
Come on, the girl was leaving me with a broken heart. Listen to me, people, what I'm telling you. Keep away from runaround Sue. I miss her lips and a smile on her face, touch of her hand and her warm embrace. If you don't want to cry like I do, then keep away from runaround Sue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't the kind you love enough. Well, I wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let it be your teddy bear.
Easter Bunny. Hello, hello. I have the Easter Bunny helping hand out fun snacks today. Wait, we want to see the Easter Bunny. Turn around, we have someone that wants to see the Easter Bunny. Kristen knows I'm standing here. She went through the back way.
We're gonna go that way, Dawn.
This way?
Yeah, we'll go this way first.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a nice surprise. Thank you. Oh, so good to see you. Happy Easter, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, you send it to me.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I got one.
Dave, the Easter Bunny, go get it. Go get the Easter Bunny. Look, he's running to the Easter Bunny. Oh, look at that. Get him, Dave. How cute is that? He's all dog point. Look at him. While I'm down in the health center, I wanted to show everyone how well these elder growth plant boxes are going for the residents. Look at that. Look how awesome that is. They're thriving. They're thriving. What do we have here? We have Emma's basil. It's just beautiful. Beautiful little garden happening. Velma's begonias. Really neat. Well, I'm playing sidewalk supervisor again, and this company just came. They're part of the pool company, and they're here called Just Plastered, and they are getting ready. They're prepping the pool, as you can see, to do that spray on the bottom. They've already put up the border tiles, and the tiles are on steps. So this is pretty neat to watch this happen. So we know that gentleman's a little bit taller than 5 feet. As you can see, it looks like they did the spa already. They put that plaster on there, or the speckled bottom on there. That's pretty neat.
They call it diamond surface.
Yeah. Looking at all the water. Looks like there's more extra water in there. But boy, it really revamped. It looks like they're filling up the pool, and they just have to lay the pavers down. But the pool, the inside is all refinished, redone. They're moving very quickly. I really didn't think that they would move this quickly, but boy, oh boy, they're moving fast. Well, this is interesting. They're turning, looks like they turned the pool into a beach. But this is sand that they use to put down to put the pavers in. So that's neat. It's not the traditional mortar that they use. They use a sand to pack down the pavers. So this will be neat to see the install. But right now we have a temporary beach in the pool. We have piles of sand here. In the spa area that they're gonna level out, and so that they can level it and then put the pavers on it. Pretty neat. All right, well, this is the before picture. As you can see, they've already, I'm in the G wing in Gables East, at the very beginning of Gables East G wing. So right around that corner is the lobby. But right outside these two doors, in this wet spot, is where they're detecting that leak. And so they have to drill in this area and excavate the entire foundation to find that pipe and hope that the leak is somewhere in this general area. So this is really going to inconvenience a lot of residents in the G wing, because what they're going to have to do, so residents that live down here, they're going to have to leave their apartment if they want to go to the lobby or out the front door. They're going to have to leave their apartment, go down the hall to the elevator bank, go up to the second floor, go back over to the L wing, and walk all the way over and go down the lobby elevator to get to the front. So this is really a big mess, and we do apologize, but it is something out of our control. But I will keep everyone posted on the work when they start digging the hole and everything. I'll take some photos. So it's shaking?
Yeah, well, the foundation, so there's like a
It's like probably-
slab, and then there's a space, and then another foundation on top.
Oh,
of it,
wow.
pushing right out through there. So.
Wow. Maybe we found the fountain of youth.
Calming water.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
It's very calming
Zen
sounding.
garden. Yeah.
But I don't think that's supposed to be like
Yeah,
that.
so, anyway.
That's a heck of a leak, huh?
Yeah, so.
That's gotta be thousands of gallons of it. you know.
Oh, that's a shame too. Well, in the good news is that it's at least flowing down
This is true, and it's going
and not
into the drain.
flooding into apartments and areas like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's going in the
wow. And do we know how long it'll take for them? We don't know.
A couple of days, but maybe 3-4 days. I don't know. Not exactly yet. So.
Well, I'm out here at G Wing, and they have the fire doors closed. They have this area blocked off. And if you can peek in there, they have this paper up here to block all the dirt and everything. But there are men digging into the middle of the hallway to fix that major leak that was happening under the foundation. So, trying to peek in. I really don't want to go in there because it looks mighty dirty and loud.
Yeah, do it. We're gonna take the rag out of it. Okay.
But anyway, they are working on it, so be patient with us. We do apologize. It is a circumstance beyond our control, but a quick response from this team that's making the repair. We'll get this done as soon as we possibly can. Now that was fast. This is the L wing where they started, and I came out here. They came and put the supplies down on Friday and started working on the roof on Monday. It's Wednesday, and look at that. They've already done majority of that roof there. It looks like they're still working on this over here, and they've moved over to our wing. So these guys are really moving and grooving. And thank you to all of the residents that have cooperated with the removal of the cars. As you can see, the guys are moving really, really fast, so it shouldn't be too much of an inconvenience for too long. But look, they're up there, they're on the R wing. Well, this is a little messy. Pardon our dust. I didn't realize that they were already moving on to the R wing. And as you can see, there's fragments of roofing that are stuck all over the place. They must have blown off of the top of the roof. They're up on the 5th floor there. But they're moving right along. And again, we do apologize for the mess. We can't control the wind, and there will be someone around to pick up all of this roofing materials here. So, but we're getting a new roof, yay! Tamani, turn around. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, so cute. So you're all ready for the rock and roll party.
I am.
All right. It's going to be fun. Now, are you going to be serving the buffet?
Yeah.
All right. We look forward to it. Let me see this young lady here. Is that Monica? Come on out. Look at you. Look how cute you are.
all over again.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? Look at that. I love your skirt. The whole ensemble. Abby, where's yours? Not yet. You have it later? All right, I'll come and see ya. Wow, look at this. We have Sherry. We have Ray. We have Mike. And we have Chef. Chef, you have a good team out here.
Yep, we're working hard.
So what are you cooking?
Santa Fe grilled chicken,
Yum.
beef kebabs, and I have shrimp kebabs.
Oh, wow. I just saw the shrimp go by.
Yep,
Yeah, that looks pretty good. These look amazing.
yep, they're good.
Yeah, this whole thing looks wonderful. And they get one of each or one?
They can have whatever they want.
Whatever they want. So if they want chicken, kebabs, and shrimp, they
Yep.
can go ahead and mix and match
Yep,
it?
and we have a beverage station with beer and wine and water, and then after that we have ice cream treats in the bistro.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh, that's an ugly piece of chicken. I should take
Oh,
that.
maybe
from-
we need to save that for
Yeah,
Dawn.
that one. Yeah, I don't want the residents to have to endure that one.
No, I got you.
Shrimp on the Barbie, huh? Yum.
Yes, it is. Shrimp on the Barbie.
Shrimp on the Barbie. Now, what's the sauce you put on top? Is that just regular barbecue?
It's a barbecue Santa Fe barbecue lime butter.
Oh, okay.
Have a little bit of that.
Some corn on the cup. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Corn. Yeah.
And what is this? Potato casserole, beans and rice.
Potato casserole.
I think that was what the shrimp was in. I think that went away. And then we have some kebabs here. Oh, that is, wow, Mari, look at you! Woohoo! You light up the party. That's beautiful.
I found a place to be here. Oh yeah. I walked around thinking about her, never thought I'd feel without her. She broke my heart. I really showed it. Look at me now. You never know when the story can be told with a smiling face. I'm the luckiest guy in the human race.
You lovelies. Hey. Go, Ray. Mike doesn't want to dance and work.
No potato. No potato? Red beans and rice? No.
He's so
I have the
serious.
Santa Fe chicken, the beef kebab, or the shrimp.
I have the beef kebab and the shrimp.
Hey,
I've been told
Ron.
I can have two, right?
That's
Dawn?
right.
Is that
Hey,
okay?
this is
I'm
your
ready.
party.
Yep.
You
Thank
can have what
love.
you want to.
Yes. Wunderbar.
Yeah. Boy, that's a good-looking plate you got there.
Hey, thank you, Michael.
I'll trade you my camera for your plate.
Yes, it's you. Yes, it's you.
Wait, you're on ice cream already? Yeah. Look at you. Hey, I want some ice cream. Look at that. Well, here we are at Coffee Chat. What are you going to get, Chip?
I'm getting coffee and I'm going to start chatting immediately.
Oh. Well, that's reason for me to stay. Wow, look at this nice, beautiful layout. Great job, Laura.
And Monica.
And Monica, yes.
You know I don't like cameras. I know, neither do I.
Well, Laura, you're doing a great job.
Thank you very
You're
much.
going to be running both dining rooms, correct?
I will be running both dining rooms.
Well.
And this one here is going to be my sidekick.
Aha.
Monica will be the
I'm a
supervisor.
mini Laura.
A mini Laura.
She's going to be here in West, and then T will be over in East.
Okay, so you're going to have two supervisors,
Yep.
one in each one, and
Yep.
then you're going to oversee those supervisors.
Darn right I am.
All right. That's awesome.
Beautiful. Yeah, it should work out well.
Yeah, and you have a high standard, so it'll be great.
Sometimes to my detriment.
Well, this looks beautiful. I love it. I love the.
It's the color. It's all about the color.
Yeah, I just love it.
And Sherry's baked goods. You can't
Yes.
beat that. It's gorgeous.
Wonderful.
Uh-oh.
Makes a big difference. Here with Bill Bell. Bill has a Tesla, and he had this Tesla charger port installed along with. Was that a collaborative effort, or was?
I paid Southport Square to have them put it in.
Oh, okay.
Everyone says, "Oh, you got free electric." Yeah, not really.
You had to pay
It cost
for
a
it.
lot of money for the cable that goes to the building here.
Right. Because they had to have an electrician come out, and then that's a special box. Did you have to buy that from Tesla, or is that part of the car?
I bought the box for $550.
Oh.
There was a box that came with the car that could have plugged into a dryer plug-in or a 120 volt plug-in, which I have used when we first got the car. I used to take it to the car wash place and just plug it into 110 volts or
Right.
120. This one basically is a 240 volt charger, and it can charge at 30 miles per hour. So every hour it's plugged in, it can gain 30 miles of range on the car.
Wow, really? What's the maximum that it'll hold?
This car is got the little battery. It's 262 miles or something.
Okay.
At 100%. We only charge to like 80%, and it's 210 mile, 210 to 213.
Well, that's still good for it
For
stop and go
around
traffic
town,
in town. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I could have paid like $4,000 or $5,000 more to get one that was like 350 mile range.
Uh-huh.
If I was taking a lot of trips, I'd want to do that. But this car so far has been to Fort Lauderdale once. We've owned it 4 months. It's been to Fort Lauderdale once, Venice maybe once or twice, and to Fort Myers 3 or 4 times. We got 1,600 miles on it in 4 months. So
Oh, wow.
we're not driving very much.
No, but still, it's a beautiful car.
Anyway, to charge it, you basically take this charger
Uh-huh.
and you come back.
And you don't have to smell the gas.
You don't smell any gas.
You definitely don't smell any gas.
There's a little button on here. If I push this button, it opens the charge port.
Isn't that
It's
neat?
showing blue. You plug in, and this will blink to blue, and then finally to green.
Oh, I hear clicking.
And now it's charging when it's going green.
Oh. And that's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. Now, if I was to open the car knew I was here because I got a phone in my pocket.
Oh.
My phone is the key. And on the dash is a deal showing.
Can I get in?
Yeah, get in.
Okay. Hold on. Pardon. Okay.
It's basically showing on the right side the charging.
Right here?
It's charged at 190 miles right now. And down a little bit it says it's charging at 32 amps.
Ah.
And probably someplace on the screen it'll tell it's going to take, at the very corner up above it says 45 minutes in charging remaining.
Oh, so it's
in
45 minutes
it will get
fully?
to 80%, which is what I have it set to charge at.
Oh. Wow.
But while you're here, you notice there's not a lot of bells and knobs or anything else.
Yeah, this is really strange. To sit in a car. I mean, I feel like I'm in a ride at Disney. Oh. Now, I'm looking at a word on here, a frunk. I've never heard of a frunk, but I imagine because it's all battery powered,
Well,
there's
push
nothing.
that button. I'll show you what it
Push
does.
the frunk button.
Yeah.
Ha! I learned a new word. Wow, look at this.
There's no engine here.
There's no engine.
This is kind of like the front trunk is what
The front trunk.
Yeah,
And that's called a frunk
the front.
on a Tesla. Isn't that neat? Wow. Well, thanks, Bill, for showing us this. So are you going to leave it on the charger?
I can. It said it takes 45 minutes. It'll go. It was 190 miles, and it'll take it about 210 or 213, which is 80%. Fact is, it's right now 182. So while we've been talking, it gained 2 miles.
Gotcha. Hey, I wanted to ask you, when you go to those charging stations, if you were to go to those charging stations, like Walmart has one now, the one on Kings Highway, I saw that they had a charging. Is that for just,
Well,
do
there's
you have
a
to
deal
go to a
about
Tesla
those.
place?
Tesla has superchargers,
Uh-huh.
and right now the closest one is down in Punta Gorda on Jones Loop Road. It's a new one.
Okay.
And then there's a new one in Venice. There's one in Fort Myers. They're not everywhere. Up and down the interstate, you can usually find them every 50 miles or so. The one at Walmart is called Electrify America, and it doesn't plug into Teslas.
Oh.
It was put in, actually Volkswagen was behind putting all those in because Volkswagen got in trouble with the government back in the days they were kind of lying about their diesel engines and efficiencies and all that stuff. So the government basically told Volkswagen, well, okay, we'll settle this with you if you will put in Electrify America. So Volkswagen has put charging all over the country.
Ah.
Many electric cars are going to show up here soon in the
Yeah.
next 2 or 3 years. Most things that's made by Ford, Chevy, Volkswagen, Audi, you name it, will be able to charge there. Teslas at this point don't have the adapter to use that.
Okay.
And then Tesla's kind of snotty that they're not going to let those cars use the Tesla superchargers either.
Right. Tesla's like the iPhone
Right.
as opposed to the Android.
Correct. Yeah, Tesla's kind of locking things up, which as a Tesla owner, that's good because if I wanted to go to a supercharger, I don't want to stand in line behind 16 Fords and Chevys and
Right, you're
everything
in the
else
Prius line.
waiting so I can get in. So,
Right. Right.
So that's kind of the deal. But anyway, charging is going to be a big deal in the future, probably even at Southport Square. Brian said that right now they put in my charger, and the next stall can be somebody use that one.
Oh, okay.
You know, they get to pay for it too. But anyway, somewhere in the next 4 or 5 years, when a whole lot of electric cars come about, you're going to have to go to FPL, get new electricity put in because there's not an abundance of electricity, and probably rig up a bunch of charger stations
Yeah,
for
yeah.
people.
Wow. That's so interesting.
So right
How
now, I guess
everything's
it's
changing like
the way
that.
it is at Southport Square. We have one station, and somebody can get the second one, and maybe at the East Building, maybe something will happen there too.
Right. We just got to get more people on board. Right. All right. Well, thank you for your tour of your very fancy car.
Yeah, well,
This
next
is
time we'll
really
take you on a
cool.
high-speed run.
Yeah. How fast does it go?
They claim it'll do 160 miles an hour.
Oh,
I've had it up to about 85.
right. But no, the pickup and go is really quick, right?
This
it goes
is-
from
this
0 to
is-
what?
Well, go 0 to 60. This one is the little battery car. It goes in like 5.2 seconds,
It's
which
still
is fast.
Yeah.
Because we used to have a 6-cylinder Honda, couldn't go that fast.
Yeah.
The performance model of this can do 0 to 60 in like 2.9 seconds.
Wow.
It will definitely throw your head back again.
I've seen them zooming and they're pretty fast. Yeah, it's a nice looking car too. Look at that, it's slick. I like the wheels.
Yeah, the wheels are kind of different.
Yeah.
They're actually alloy, neat looking wheels underneath, and these are like plastic covers,
Uh-huh.
and that gains performance or mileage performance.
Right,
So
the
don't-
aerodynamics
They're
on it, yeah.
aerodynamic, and they don't waste as much energy as if the wheel covers weren't on it. It's kind
Wow.
of strange. Because I've thought about taking them off just to make it look neater.
No, I think it looks good. I like them. All right, well, thank you.
Why, you're welcome.
All right, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
So, Brian, Bill Beck brought us a little treat today.
My goodness.
Yeah, look at this.
Cheesecake with a raspberry compote.
Yes.
Yeah.
A homemade cheesecake.
And
he's an avid baker.
And some what was it? French
hazelnut.
Hazelnut coffee.
Decaf coffee.
Oh my goodness. So we are gonna be sugar overload in a little while, but super excited. So.
Yeah, I love when we get the treats from the residents. I love it.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
homemade
and cheesecake, that's a big treat.
I'm all for that,
I won't eat for the rest of the week.
Yeah. Well, a huge thank you to Bill. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Bill Beck. Awesome, great chef, great cook, and looking forward to trying it. So,
Yes. Thanks, Bill.
thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Around the Square, and I hope you have an excellent week.
Hey, Brian.
All right, we got another joke this week.
Oh, I got a doozy.
All right, excellent. Let's hear it.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
I have no idea.
Oh, this one is going to get you.
All right.
A garbage truck.
Oh, yes. Yes, it does have a lot of flies. Yeah. All right. Well, don't get hit by the garbage truck this week. Have a great week. Well, I I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Around the Square, and I hope you have an excellent week. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Southport Square.
Look at that, yummy. Oh, that's an ugly piece of chicken. I should take that.
Oh, maybe
from
we need
you.
to save that for
Yeah,
Dawn.
that one. Yeah, I don't want the residents to have to endure that. Oh, that's an ugly one too. That should go with the chicken.
Oh my God.
Page 7, we're going to do By the Light of the Silvery Moon.
Line of light. I'm the silvery moon. Bum, 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 bum.
Are you going to dance too?
No, but I'm getting them in the mood of jolly.
There you go. I agree. Okay, we're going to do By the Light of the Silvery Moon, which is on page 7 in you guys' book, okay?
You guyses, you realize you're guyses now.
Hey, Easter Bunny. So, not only are you the maintenance director, but you're also the Easter Bunny.
I have one request, and I've never said this to anybody before, but can you zip me up?
Randy,
What?
what's going on with your cottontail?